I think Gettysburg women's lacrosse has taught me how to be creative on and off the field. I mean, on the field as a defender, being able to read what was given to me on the field. If I know that an attacker on the opposing team was trailing behind me, I would try and push that ball and push a fast break on the attacking end. So just being creative, even if it's not comfortable, has definitely helped me even in my job today. Now I'm working in research in Boston, and most people don't think creativity is associated with the STEM and science math side of the work world, but I've definitely been creative with my coworkers and how to project manage for sure. And I think prioritizing which tasks are most important to finish throughout the day, I definitely have to be creative. So one of the first things that the Gettysburg women's lacrosse team does in the fall is take the DISC assessment, which groups together different personalities. So like D is one group, I, and then S and C. They're all different. And then one of the best things about that is we physically like separate ourselves based on which personality we're associated with after taking that test. So then we can see like the D's stand for dominant. They like this type of leadership. They receive feedback best in this way. We all know how each other play. Like we kind of know who's ready to take that or fill that role. Even if Kayla was injured, no one can fill her exact shoes, but we know who can best step up and fill that role. It doesn't even have to be one person. It could be two or three people, you know, taking on her responsibility, especially at a moment when there are yellow cards or a player is ejected from the game. Like it already happened, nothing can be done about it. So how are we going to be creative and fill that role, fill that gap in order to win the game? I think the Gettysburg women's lacrosse program, specifically Coach Katie on the defensive end, and Coach Charlotte and Coach Lauren as well, have taught all of our players how to be creative. So for example, if we're in a game, say we're down by like 5 goals, Coach Katie would tell us in our huddle, what are we going to do to change? Like, do we need to change our defensive set? Okay, let's change into a zone defense instead of a man defense. Specifically, the opposing team is running this one attacking set that they just keep scoring on us. Like, we're going to change our defense to that zone defense and hopefully mix it up on them a little bit and slow their attack down. So even in my life today, working in research, it's mainly black and white science, but I can relate this to Gettysburg women's lacrosse because breaking down an attacking play is very similar to breaking down a research protocol. The protocols are very, very heavy, very long. So how am I going to break it down to be the most organized and most prepared for success in the future?